welcome, comrades. Episode 4 of Ramblin' Rednecks Revue, the Triple R. I'm Chris. I am joined by the luscious Brittany, and I hope y'all are doing well today. We've been forgetting to put out our socials, social media things or whatever. So it's TikTok,
Instagram, Facebook,
and YouTube, of course. They're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
under the same thing.
Just
Ramblin'
search
Rednecks.
Rambling Rednecks
Revue.
Revue. You'll get it.
Yeah, it's not hard to find.
But I'm working on I'm trying to do some clips like I did for my old show, but I'm slacking, dude. I think that's what's going to make this show successful. Like, because we don't care. Because you even forgot that we were recording today.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. What was that text? You're like, oh, I forgot. Were you talking about something else?
No, I was talking about the Lance at Surf thing.
Oh, nice. You fucked it up. Yeah!
No, it hit loop.
Oh, but it's a good song, so, you know.
I don't know why it
well.
does that. I can't
Nobody's
figure out.
watching. It's just me. It's just me.
Anyway, so, yeah. I saw that Lance Surf thing, and I was like, oh, I forgot all about that, because I was watching.
Well, shit. Should we talk about that now?
No, go ahead and I'll talk about the other thing first.
The other thing? Oh, well, I mean, how have you been? What have you been doing all week?
Well, you know, I got some jeans.
Yeah?
They're too tight, I think.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's like they're tight, but it's not tight in the waist. It's like tight everywhere else.
What? That's the opposite problem of what I have, dude.
Like my thighs are too damn big or something.
You got thunder thighs?
Well, my stomach's slapping over. Okay, whatever.
I mean, mine does too. Join
That's
the
to be
club.
expected, but
Yeah.
the waist is not loose, but I think what fucks it up is the thighs are fucking. I guess I just got thick ass thighs, girl.
I thought for a second you were gonna say, "Is this big old dick that's fucking it up?"
Yeah, those big old balls.
Oh God, dude.
I mean,
Gross.
it's not tiny, but I mean, it's not like, a third leg or anything.
Okay,
Anyway, whatever.
Okay.
So
that's
yeah,
it? You just
same
bought
old
pants?
shit. What?
You just bought pants this week? That's all you did?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, no. Yeah, that's about all I did. I was supposed to hook up with a friend I hadn't seen in a while tomorrow night. And go out with my friend Saturday night to Saturday afternoon for lunch or whatever. But other than that, ladies, schedule's wide open if you want. Hit me up, DM me.
Yeah, I'm going to a networking event on Saturday. Fucking weird. I mean, it's just like a bunch of people in post production like get together at a bar and introduce your friends to other people, and that's how you get jobs out here, dude.
I hate that idea.
Wheeling and dealing, brother. That's what you got to do out here.
Well, then, yeah. Nope.
Which, speaking of that, I mean, the writer strike is still going. There's like not much to say other than like lots of celebrities are showing up. Imagine Dragons played at the Netflix studio, like outside and with acoustic guitars. They played for them. Did you see any of this shit?
No, I didn't see that because
I mean, not that Imagine Dragons is great. It's just
well,
cool.
Who was it? The directors union is standing with them. I saw.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is they start their contracts today. They start their contracts today, like negotiating with the AMPTP, and their contract ends, I think, June 30th. So if they don't have a contract by then, they're probably willing to strike. I can't imagine that the directors would get a deal and the writers wouldn't get a deal. Because after them is SAG. Should I just look that up? When are the
Screen Actors
SAG
Guild
negotiations?
So yeah.
June
Where's
7th. So SAG starts negotiating on June 7th. So they're 1 month right after the other. So we could see a full strike. The only ones that are left are us, IATSE. So like if the writers, directors, and actors are striking, like that really puts us in a bind.
Yeah, not carefully, you go like, you
Oh, come on, man. This motherfucker got the RM Brown soundboard.
know. Okay, some dude made it. Some dude took his time out and made this little simple website with buttons where
Play my favorite
post
one. Is my favorite one on there?
Which one is that?
I wanted you to surprise the people. You don't know my favorite RM Brown drop? How are we even co-hosts?
I forgot.
It's in the Bible.
I can't find that one for some
Oh
reason.
shit! Okay.
No's in here.
Yeah, I love that shit, dude.
But for some reason, I'll have to do. There's like 50 on here. I mean,
You know what? I'm getting the vibe that this episode, because not a lot of people are in here already, is just gonna be me and you, and people can listen to it later. But it's just gonna be a hangout sesh.
Well, I don't care. Okay, so
Thanks, dude.
sometimes
That's how it flows.
you can't control that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. So the strike's still ongoing. Looks like there's other people getting on board.
It could be a long summer, but the studios have tons of material to release. I know they got just this. I mean, this is not negating my NDA because these shows are already released, but you at least got The Boys season 4 is coming. The spinoff is coming. Fallout is coming eventually. They're still in production. You don't know that show. For All Mankind is coming. Yeah, but no, it's a TV. It's going to be made into a TV show. Anyways. What I'm saying is there's stuff. They got stuff in the can, dude. So it might be a long one, is what I'm saying.
Let's just hope that doesn't escalate or anything.
Oh, dude. Dude, I've been sending you, on the download, just between me and you, anybody watching this from the unions, that just me and Chris, all right? Nobody else gets to see this.
Are they like that?
But I've been sending you that shit where, they're fucking planning out where they're going to pick it. Like, oh, I heard word that this Teamsters truck is going through this entrance and block that shit.
They all do that.
That's so fucking badass, though, dude. I love it.
Do that kind of shit. Anyway, so stay tuned on the writer's strike. You got any greater in your stories?
No, that's it. Just Imagine Dragons was there. Lots of
that's not
famous people were there. That's all I got. Other than that, I just did I shouldn't be so happy to say this because it was very traumatic to get through, but I did the 4-part series on Behind the Bastards on Josef Mengele. And when I told you we should talk about Mengele on this episode, I was in part 2, dude.
See, I don't know enough about him either way.
And then I got to part 3, and I wanted to throw up. So I was like, okay, maybe.
Did you think it was gonna be fucking?
I didn't know that they were gonna go into that much detail. That shit is fucked up, dude. So what don't you know about Mengele? I mean, he was a scientist.
People in the name of science.
Dude. Fucking injecting people's eyes to see if they could change colors.
It's just. What's there really to say? He was a fucking monster. To me, he's not even worth. Except to teach people. Make people see what people can do.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing that kept sticking with me is they created a society to allow someone like that to not only do these horrible things, but to flourish. Right?
Yeah, totally. Hitler was a fucking crazy, fucking neurotic, wannabe artist, psychopath.
But okay, so they said the master race is blonde-haired and blue-eyed, and he was never blonde-haired and blue-eyed, right?
Don't tell. Don't tell nobody. Nobody gave a shit about that.
Yeah, but I was about to say they said even Mengele.
The German race was coming back. He's the old, but he's bringing forth the new. You see.
Well, that was it. That was the genocide. It's like, oh yeah, we can experiment on these people, like we experiment on pets because they're nothing. That's fucking disgusting.
Right? Man. Yeah. That's how you That's how genocides happen. Make them subhuman, and so
But it
it
makes
makes.
okay. It makes me question like where we are right now because we are seeing. Do you feel like we're seeing the beginnings of a genocide of trans people, black people?
A genocide? I don't know. I've heard the term slow civil war. I think it's what it's going to be.
But I think genocide is the term
I
that
don't
the
think.
mainstream media want to throw out. That's the what's the term that
Nah,
I'm looking for?
genocide's not. I mean, for one thing, it's not even accurate. Genocide's. I mean, I don't want to get too pedantic, but
Yeah, I'm kind of
genocide's an entire like race, I guess. Not so much a group. I guess you could say the same. Use the same word. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, they're
because
definitely.
here's the thing with Mangala that like kept coming up in my brain. It's like okay, a lot of people keep throwing around like these people are Nazis and there's genocide coming. Okay, we seem pretty far off from experimenting on trans people. Or am I wrong about that?
I don't know. Nothing like that's happening. I mean, I don't want to, somehow, they're fine or anything, but no, that's specifically bad. Fear mongering either way is not.
But I think that's what I was trying to talk to you about when we were texting this week. Is like breaking apart the horrors of Mangala and the genocide and separating that from fascism. What does that look like?
That's not. That's has absolutely nothing to do with each other.
Right. Is that
Fascism is a political system.
right? So,
Period. That's it.
but I guess
Well,
what I'm trying to say is like we as Americans, especially like millennial white Americans from the South, like me, see Nazis as like the bad guys from Indiana Jones. We've so I hate to say whitewashed because that's not really the word I'm looking for, but we've almost like cleansed the image of Nazis and like how horrible they actually were.
I don't
No,
think that's true at all.
no,
Mainstream media certainly hasn't. Now, the neo Nazis certainly love them. So
no,
there's
because
that.
I think because they use the term so generally. I'm sure people would say that we're Nazis.
Oh no.
Like, oh, you guys want to put people in gulags and shit.
That's because they're idiots. They're fucking stupid. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't care. Don't
I guess I just didn't realize that I didn't know so much about the horrors of World War II.
no. Well, they don't teach it.
Yeah,
They
that's what I'm
don't. I
getting
mean,
at.
it's. I don't. It, well, you already know the American education system, especially in the South, is straight garbage. I mean, I got lucky because I spent my formative years in like base Air Force base on schools or whatever.
Well, I went to an art school, so
I mean, so I had in magnet schools. I went to magnet school, so I mean, and plus I just look shit up on my own. So I mean,
yeah. But when I was a kid, we didn't have Google or Wikipedia.
well, yeah, that's
And I
true.
was a dumbass, dude. I wasn't on Wikipedia. I was on Wikipedia reading Star Wars. I know everything about Star Wars. I don't know anything about this world, which is fucking pathetic.
If you're not interested, you're not interested. I mean,
Yeah, but
nothing's saying you have to like love it. I mean, just keep track of it or
but it
whatever.
was just like the perspective of like how they were talking about how like a lot of scientists, German scientists in World War II, like they just worked at concentration camps because they thought that it would advance their medical career. Like they were able to accept like, hey, I am fucking torturing someone to advance my medical career. What the fuck is that? Yeah, your mic went off.
Sorry. I was trying not to cough. Yeah. They don't. Like I said, when you make a group of people subhuman, it makes it easier to kind of.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They just saw these people that I'm like, oh, they're just people. They were still able to be like, oh yeah, this species is they're like roaches. We can just fucking step on. That's so fucking eerie, dude.
Huh, yeah. I mean, that was the whole project was, and of course it wasn't just Jews. It was the Roma, homosexuals. They started with the the mentally handicapped.
Yeah. That's the
That's where
one
they
that
started.
seems. That's the one that seems as close to today as it could be. I feel like some doctors could and maybe I think they maybe even could justify like experimenting on a disabled person.
In certain places it might not be looked down upon. I mean, the only reason we're not down in the South is that we're not in full Confederate modes because we have a admittedly weak federal government. So they can't completely run over every fucking thing, but they obviously try. But I mean,
yeah. Damn it, work just asked me to do something. What do I do? There's no one in here, so like if you're watching the show, fast forward.
no, I can keep going.
You want to keep going?
I can. You can put it on here or something.
Are we done with Mangala, dude? I don't know. You made me feel like I'm a dumbass.
Why do you keep saying that? I just I don't know.
I'm stupid. That's my brand, dude. That's my brand. It's stupid.
I guess I just don't. I guess I'm jaded or something because, and I don't want to sound condescending. It's just stuff that I've heard 100 times already, and I'm like, he's a monster. I guess I'm just not that interested in him particularly. Now, that's not to say...
I'm not interested in like him and learning about him or anything.
That's not what I meant. Obviously.
I'm just like it opened my brain up a little bit to like, oh fuck.
It's just I'm not particularly. I mean, goddamn, I think I'm Nazi now.
Well, no, and it's the other thing of like, I think what I'm trying to say is like, for instance, people who didn't want to get the vaccine were like, this is fucking Nazi Germany. And it's like, no, it's not. It is not like Nazi Germany.
That's a separate.
What are you talking about?
I mean, in order to know that, you would have to first know what Nazi Germany was. And I have we're not, like you weren't apparently taught exactly. I mean, Nazis are bad. But, I mean...
They were the bad guys in Indiana Jones. That's what made them bad.
That and the Holocaust, I think, are the main thing. And D-Day. Oh, and the bombs.
See, but I also didn't watch, like, Band of Brothers and shit like everybody else seems to have watched.
I haven't seen that because I don't find it interesting.
Everyone I know that like knows a lot of history is like, yeah, I watched Band of Brothers.
I don't... It's just like it's overdone. I mean... Overdone. Yeah. I'm just tired of seeing the same old shit. I mean, I know it's sad. I guess
they took a step back. Yeah.
As a boomer, I'm sounding boomerish. I don't know, or maybe it's just fatigue. World War II and Nazis and all that shit.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's just like, okay, I get it. I already know. I've seen every Hitler thing ever made.
I'm so behind on history, dude.
I mean, I'm not. Faulting anybody. I'm just saying for myself because I'm jaded, I guess. But I definitely encourage anybody to learn anything, really, except how to be like fucking incels or Ben Shapiro or Jordan Peterson or some shit.
Oh my God. When they were talking about like all the different like Mangala and all these different side characters, I'm like, oh my God, they are so fucking Ben Shapiro, Tim Pool, Jordan Peterson. And I mean, as I'm sure you know, the Behind the Bastards guys were also. God, did you just record that?
Oh my God, dude!
Wait, that's not me.
No, that's a song.
Oh shit!
See, I done told you.
Fuck. All right, can you talk these people while I do this work?
You know what Brittany did just before the show?
What?
Go ahead. Okay. Oh, the Surfs.
No, we'll do that. We'll do that later. You got something to talk about? Trump
I don't know.
or something?
What happened today? Did anything good happen today? Oh, go ahead. Trump got sued, or not sued. He lost that court case against Gene Carroll for $5 million or some bullshit, which included that's all
he's gonna see. That's all the retribution he's gonna see, right?
13 felonies, and I forgot exactly how many of the other ones are. But yeah. Let me actually, you know what? Let me, Google, I'm going to tell you right now, as a side note, Google is one of the best inventions. I know it's corporate data mining or whatever. I'm not even getting any money for all this data. I'm basically giving them for free. That's what you're
Yeah.
selling your soul for looking shit up on Google. You're selling your fucking data is what it amounts to.
Yeah.
Oh no, but Trump is having a town hall as we speak, actually.
Oh, it's going on right now?
Yeah, I don't even. I'm not watching that live. No way.
No, I'm kind of half paying attention to you. Okay, I gotta write this.
So,
Slide.
Trump indictment. Let's see. Oh, that's not it. What's her name? Jean Carroll, I think. And I don't even know what relation. Oh, look, NPR, the state news organization. What to know about the Trump E. Jean Carroll trial? Oh, well, this is before it even began. Fucking hell. Where's the verdict? Fucking hell. Trump did not rape Carroll, but sexually abused her and awarded damages of $2 million in compensatory damages and $20,000 in punitive damages for battery. Now, keep in mind, it's a civic trial, which means you're not going to jail for anything, unfortunately. Apparently, they did that because the statute of limitations had run out on the assault charge, so they basically, of course, civil trials, the burden of proof is less than a criminal trial. So a lot of times, if you can't get actual justice, what is justice? But anyway, that's a whole different conversation. At least it's better than nothing. At least you get them on something, right?
I mean, that's my question. Is like, why do we? I mean, it's kind of a nothing burger. I feel like.
Oh, it is. Well, yeah, not for her. She got $5 million
Not for her.
out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it is, but it is, I guess, in the larger scheme. But I think there is something to be said for a victim getting her day in court.
Yeah. But as far as like Trump being proven terrible in the eye of the media, I mean, it's going to take more than this, which is sad. This is very sad. I'm not saying that.
Sad. It's very sad.
I'm not saying that it's not sad.
I mean, it's terribly sad.
It's very sad, yes.
Sorry.
Anyways.
So, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's totally pointless to do all that and then just get $5 million. I don't know. Will he even pay it? He'll fucking appeal it, and probably he'll be in appeal or something in a trial until he's dead, which I hope is sooner rather than later.
Nah, dude. People like him live forever.
Yeah, I know.
It's like my grandma.
Cox.
And Kissinger, goddamn.
I mean, this fucking guy. Why can't he die? Now it's a race. It's between him and Noam Chomsky for I guess the ultimate their side, right?
Yeah.
On one side, the left, far as left as you can get, is like Chomsky, and then evil man over here on the right is Kissinger or whatever. So
yeah,
I think they're both Jews, which makes it even more. See, Jews do rule the world. See, I knew it.
I think another thing, I mean, this is pretty obvious, I guess, but why the Jews? I don't understand. What did they really do?
Back. They killed Christ.
Yeah, but
that's pretty much it.
They
killed Christ. Well, they killed Christ and they rebelled against Rome too. I don't know if that plays as much of a role, but
They were what? They were against Rome?
well, yeah, they rebelled against the Roman Empire. That may have something to do with it, but I think it's just more that they're Christ killers. They're considered Christ killers.
Okay.
And then there's all these wild ass stories.
Okay, I have something about my evangelical past I want you to help me through since no one's watching this.
Do we need to?
We might need to call crackhead. So like my parents, my mom especially, they believe that the rapture is going to happen, right? And they fully, I don't know if this is anti-Semitic. This is what I'm getting at. Tell me if this is anti-Semitic, because to me it's not. It's very pro-Semitic. If that's even a thing. I think it is. Jesus is supposed to come back to save the Jews. So we love the Jews. Because Jesus was a Jew. Is that anti-Semitic?
Who says that?
I don't know. I mean, everybody wants to say that. No, they just want to say evangelicals are anti-Semitic, or that the rapture.
Evangelicals, they only like the Jews because that means they're going to get their Jesus is coming back. They don't give a fuck because either, like, I think 1/10 of them will convert and the rest are going to hell. They forgot about that little detail.
Yeah, but they think with Jesus standing in front of him with the fucking 7 horses of the apocalypse, and after he's tortured the shit out of them.
No, that's what
that
I'm saying.
They're going to be saved.
That's written in. It's baked in that 10% of them, only 10%, I think.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. You're right.
There's a certain number I can't fucking remember off the top of my head.
I have been very obsessed with like trying to dig into the rapture, and there's nothing that I can watch on the rapture, and it sucks, dude, because I don't want to read.
Why I go on YouTube? Yeah, something.
Dude, it's all from the Christian perspective. Like I want.
You're not looking hard enough.
Well, send me some rapture videos.
They're Christians, but they're like liberal Christians.
I watch Believe It or Not. They're pretty left. So if it's not,
these are actual biblical people, scholars, I think. And yeah, they're religious, but they're not like political about it, really.
Because the rapture fucked me up, dude. It fucked my childhood up pretty bad.
I think it fucked a lot.
Yeah, I was scared of the rapture for a long time.
I mean, the whole idea of Christianity is a death cult. It's just gross. Eat his flesh and drink his blood, and it's torture porn too. He's like nail him up on the cross. What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, you have a torture device as a symbol for your religion. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Dude. Don't get me started. All right. Should we watch this? What's it called?
I mean, it's up to you, man. I don't want to.
I think I'm good. I think I bought some time. I was trying to engage with you and buy some time. So, all right. Let's watch this. I had some takes on this and I need to run past you. So let's watch this.
I mean, you're literally sterilizing. The surgery to remove the gonads, hysterectomies, and puberty and cross-sex hormones and puberty blockers have a high rate of sterilization. I mean, first of all, removal of the gonads in the uterus is an absolute sterilization. And then puberty blockers have a very high rate, and cross-sex hormones have an extremely high rate of sterilizing the individual. So these people can no longer reproduce. That's genocide.
Is this the joke you're going to go for?
Joke? You are removing these people's ability to reproduce. Mm. And if they're a young age and they haven't had the ability, like for instance, Jazz Jennings can never have kids. Jazz Jennings also, and this is probably part of your studies, can't actually.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to the next part, have you seen this before?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the parts. RM got him.
Oh yeah.
But no, I saw the parts of this. No, you have to split it into parts. But anyway,
let me throw out my take that I haven't heard anybody talk about yet, which felt very obvious to me. Who gives a fuck if trans people are having kids? Isn't that their choice? And it seems like they're very strongly standing in the choice of not caring.
Did they talk about?
He's saying that they're sterilizing them, and that they're not. I mean, and that they're not able to reproduce. Therefore, they're creating their own genocide, is what he's saying. And it's like, well, first of all, we just talked about the very loose using of that word genocide.
Well, it's flexible. It's flexible.
And like, second of all, like, I don't think it works like that because I know a lot of trans men that have been pregnant. You know,
Okay, but
I know a lot of trans women who have impregnated someone. Like,
what he's saying is he's talking about I mean, not that I give a fuck, but to translate to semi-intelligent speech rather than his fucking. Whew, I don't know why I've been thinking the R word a lot lately, but I guess I'm Gen X. But this motherfucker here is just dumb as hell, and he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He doesn't. That's what I'm saying. But like, why? They're not like, dude. Just think about it.
He is sterilized. I mean, technically, like for example, he's talking about the surgery itself, the sex reassignment surgery,
right?
And yes, you're technically sterilizing yourself.
But that's not sterilizing a race. He says it's
right. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's trans genocide. They're creating their own genocide.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So like, first of all, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, anyways, let's get into the surfs.
We feel any sexual feeling of any kind.
Do you have any idea how weird this sounds right now? Like, why are you obsessing with a stranger's genital pleasure? That's so weird. That's so bizarre.
That was very weird yourself. You guys are all...
Dude, that comeback, that was very weird yourself. Was so defensive.
Everybody saw that. Everybody who's sending us out on same Cedar Arnim talked to him and he said that. You could tell. You know.
Yeah, like,
you are
what the fuck are you talking
like
about,
a fucking
dude?
Child.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
No.
So I'm talking about adults who engage in activities, which is a large portion of the global economy, whether you like it or not.
Sure.
Sex sells, they say. And when I say this person will never have this ability, you go, how weird is that?
It's weird.
Wait. He wants people to have sexual pleasure so that they can have products and goods sold to them?
It's all about capitalism.
Like, what the fuck?
Fixate on a stranger's genital pleasure. That's strange. That's so bizarre.
Well, she's public about it.
But see, you're not making an argument right now.
Who cares if she's
I'm not. I'm saying
public
it's weird.
about
It's
it?
not an
Who cares? If you came out tomorrow and were like, hey, I can't feel my dick anymore, right? And you told everyone that, everyone would be like, no, that's weird. And then they would just go on with their day, right?
I don't know. It's kind of, you can't just come in and say some shit like that and just oh, that's fine, and then just go drink your coffee.
Yeah, but if you told me that you couldn't come anymore,
been in an office before?
It's not my business, so I wouldn't. I'd just be like, oh man, that sucks. See you later.
Oh no, ma'am. See, no, especially
What
if
am
you
I
work
supposed
in.
to do? Oh my God, Chris, you can't come anymore. Let me.
They would
what do you want me
totally.
to do?
Have you never worked in an office where there's a bunch of gossip before?
Yeah.
They're
You
all
work-
women,
I am the
and
gossip.
I don't. You know what? There is some truth in at least that many women in one place gossiping. I don't know if maybe it's just gossip in general. I'm not trying to be sexist. There may be a cultural reason. I don't know. I just know I can't say shit without me hearing right back about it. So I don't even lie about anything. I just come out and just say it.
Damn, maybe it's just your misogyny that people don't like, and they just tell you about
Why don't you call Tommy? Let's go tell Tommy that.
Because he's not here for me. Fucking dick. Anyways, let's keep going, I guess.
argument.
Yeah,
That's an observation.
So you're trying to make an appeal to emotion and an appeal to shame.
I'm just giving you my genuine thought when you say something.
Dude, when he said you're trying to appeal to emotion, I'm like, yeah, he just pissed you the fuck off, and you're getting emotional, dude.
Like that.
But it was a really fucking pathetic attempt at trying to make an argument.
Talk about
oh God,
why
look at
should
him.
we discuss whether or not she has genital feeling? That's not important. It's not. It's not in my business.
So let's focus then on the sterilizing of the individual. Are you okay with that?
Who's sterilizing people?
Jazz Jennings is sterile.
Why are we going back to Jazz Jennings? I
Because
don't
Jazz
know
Jennings is
anything
famous.
about it.
What? Who cares if Jazz Jennings is sterilized? What's the point?
I don't even know where they came. Is this a thing that just was she in the news recently? Oh, is it he or she?
She.
I can't remember if shit. Sorry, or is it he? He went to a he. Jesus, I sound horrible now. Okay, he went to a she, right?
Yeah.
This isn't working.
God, you sound like such a fucking
I'm
anti-trans.
trying to articulate it. It's not working right. But you know what I'm saying. I
Hide your
remember.
accent a little bit, buddy.
I couldn't remember which.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know why he's so concerned about that.
M to F. What's the correct term for that? I forgot.
Yeah, that's right. I guess.
Male to
Anyway, who
female,
cares?
whatever.
It's not that. It's not important.
The point
Obviously.
is, it's not our business
Yeah. So I don't know why
that
that
this
would.
person can.
Yeah. The whole point
reproduce or
is
not.
why is he so worried about it? Is the
Yeah.
point in the first place, and that
'Cause you-
motherfucker got me worrying about it, worrying about it, motherfucker.
I know.
See,
Hold on.
that's how idiocy insinuates, man. Stupidity is fucking contagious.
It doesn't even look like Jazz Jennings is white, so like, what do we
Yeah.
care if they can't reproduce?
Although some would argue, well, Cher is like half Cherokee or something. I'm like, okay.
But if we're really preserving the master race,
It does. It goes by looks. If you look, if you're white presenting, that's all that matters. Which
Oh,
is
shit.
the dumbest fucking
don't
thing
think-
ever.
I don't know, dude.
Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, we keep going. All right, hold on.
Because Jazz is a famous individual on cable television.
So if she is steroid,
I
for
don't even
whatever
know.
reason-
I don't even know who this person is, dude. They're on cable television.
Apparently.
Who is this person?
And now I'm such an idiot. Why am I such an idiot? I was thinking of Cher's daughter or son. Son. Cher has a son, right?
Yeah.
And they're trans.
Okay.
And I did, for some reason, that's who I was, because it sounded like Chaz.
Is that their name, Chaz?
Yeah. But they're talking about something completely different. Jazz
Chaz
Jennings,
Bono?
which is, I guess, what?
Chaz Bono?
Yeah, Bono.
Okay.
I got confused. I was like, why the hell is... Anyway, whatever. But, okay, this is Jazz Jennings. Is it, I guess,
Don't say it. Don't say it, dude. She is Jazz Jennings is an American YouTube personality, spokesmodel, TV personality, and
the
LGBT.
daughter of...
No.
Not the daughter of anybody?
No, parents. Janet Jennings and Greg Jennings.
Huh, okay. That's not... I thought it was Bruce Jennings' kid, but I guess it's completely unrelated.
No, don't they all go by Kardashian? I don't fucking know.
I don't either.
Why do they go by Kardashian? Are they not his kids?
No,
I mean, her kids?
She got remarried. She got remarried.
All right, let's finish this and move on from the trans shit because you and I both should not be talking about this.
What does that have to do with me? Why does that concern me?
Do
Why
you
should I pass
support the
legislation?
sterilization of teenagers?
This is such a weird way to frame this. Like,
You are removing teenagers' ability to have children.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not a doctor.
Why does it matter if teenagers can have children?
They don't. I don't know why they're bothered by any other. You know.
One of the last things I'm thinking about is if teenagers can have children.
Dr. Tim,
You
I don't have the
support
ability
it,
to do this.
right?
I support people having access to health care. Of course. How so?
I mean, they're literally sterilizing them.
Anyways,
No,
You said you wanted to talk about Tim Pool.
No. Wait.
what?
Wait one more. That's good. What else do I want to talk about?
You wanted to talk about him talking about your boyfriend, Sam Cedar.
This is more fun. This is better, actually.
What, him with the surfs?
Oh yeah.
That's all I got, though.
Oh, well. Anyway, yeah, that's basically the gist of it. But it's just so weird when he talks to actual, real people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Tim Pool is like a man-child living in some fucking bubble. And like he really thinks he's serious, and it's just like Trump, right? Everybody like within a certain bubble, they all just kiss each other's ass. But everybody from that, like, y'all are a bunch of fucking lunatics. What are you fucking doing, you moronic shit? Take the beanie off, shove it up your ass, and jump off the Grand Canyon. Okay.
Is that
Do
guy
everybody
really
a
his
favor.
dad? Is that really Tim Pool's dad?
Yeah. Didn't you?
It
You
is?
didn't. You didn't watch. I watched part of the. He was on RM. I told you. So I'm not trying to make a big deal of it. I'm just saying he talked about like what it was like the place where the compound Tim Pool lives on, and it's fucking bizarre as shit.
Oh,
It's like a
shit.
compound.
Oh yeah, I've seen video of it. It has like a skate park and shit. I think the surf guy was talking about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's like, dude, this is ridiculous.
Where's
He's
he?
like,
He
oh,
gets his money from his YouTube.
I guess.
I love that he says Sam Cedar like put some kind of like effect on his music, dude. He did not put any effect on his music. That shit sucks ass.
Yeah, it's a shitty song, bro. What do you think?
Should we listen to
Come
some
on.
of it?
Go ahead. Oh, we may get a copyright.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's
go ahead.
live right now to 44,000 people.
Well, you know,
Beat a kid in Walmart.
Beat a kid in Walmart.
that's all I got to say.
Oh my god.
Hopefully,
I know you just never come back.
you know,
Yes, dude. Yes.
and he can.
I
suck
fucking
my
love
ass.
Alex Jones so much. Alex Jones. God, I
Anyway,
wish
yeah.
I could be like an Alex Jones fan. I wish I could just go full on
Well, there's a certain
wear
comfort
an InfoWars shirt all the time.
in losing
Like,
your mind. There's a certain when you lose your mind, it's you don't care anymore. So I mean, I'd rather lose my mind for a good cause, personally.
yeah, but he's just God
But-
damn, dude. He must just live in like he must just be it must just be like he's high on shrooms all the time.
No, I think he's really like that. I
No,
mean,
he's really like that. But if I took my brain and I put it in Alex Jones' head, I'd probably be like, damn, I feel like I'm fucking on mushrooms right now. Not my brain, my essence. If I put my essence inside of Alex Jones.
Okay. You know what?
If I was inside.
Chinese people look Chinese.
If I was inside of Alex Jones.
No.
You got a frogs gay one? Turn the
A
frogs
what?
gay. You got a frog gay? Turn the frogs gay.
Oh, is there a turn the frogs gay?
Turn the freaking frogs gay. No, dude.
Oh no, no. You're definitely not.
The muscular class.
That's for sure. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah, go watch. I saw clips from it on Sam Cedar. I think I saw it. It was on. He was on Aaron Brown talking about it. There's probably a couple. I mean, I think every left tube show has covered it, and of course, right, those jackasses over there, on the other side, think he just, slaughtered him in the debates. He won.
Oh,
so
man.
big.
Should we watch one of those videos? I've never watched Tim Pool slaughtered Lance from the Surfs.
If you can find one, good.
Let me see if I can find one. Dude.
I mean, I don't usually troll that.
Me neither. Does he have like shorts we could watch? Let's see.
I don't know. These people
Shorts.
aren't exactly most savvy, I think.
Tim asks, hold on. What is this? Tim asks leftist if a pregnant woman should be able to do meth. Oh my god! Yes, this is the one, dude. This is the one. Hold on, let me cue it up.
Oh my god.
God,
fuck
this
you.
world we live in is fucking stupid.
For one day.
One.
Here we go. Oh wait, how do I turn that?
Birth canal.
Sure.
That they are now endowed with human rights.
Yes.
However, when they are inside of the mother, literally anything you do to them is acceptable because they're inside of the mother.
Oh no, I don't think anything's acceptable, but I think the mother should still have the choice, ultimate authority over what happens to her body.
But
Wait,
there's
wait,
a
wait,
child
wait,
inside
wait,
of her
hold on,
body,
hold on.
and not
What
her.
about
Yes.
meth?
That is the most fifth grade question I've ever fucking heard in my life.
They always do this shit. They go to the worst example they can possibly think of. What
Holy
about-
shit.
And that's what
Heroin.
he keeps doing. That's what he keeps doing. That's what he tries to keep doing on Lance.
Dude, you see this guy right here, Overlord DVD?
I don't know what that is.
Can you see this? He is a right-wing like nerd channel. I follow all these like right-wing nerd channels that are just fucking woo! They're the Alex Jones of Marvel and DC and Star Wars. It's fucking
I hate
awesome.
that kind of shit.
Like, should she be allowed to do meth?
Yeah.
I think if someone is doing meth while they're pregnant, that it is completely acceptable for something like I don't know what the name of the service is in the United States.
Child services.
I guess
Child
DCFS
services?
would be.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's her body though.
Yeah, it's her body.
If she wants to do meth, what's the big deal?
The big deal is that she's intentionally trying to kill a child.
Hold on there a minute.
Yeah, and I see where we're going.
I don't understand what you're saying. It's her
Oh my god, dude! What a fucking baby.
body.
It's her
if
body.
She wants to do meth. What's the problem?
Well, first off, doing meth is illegal, period.
Wait! That's the end of the clip.
I mean,
He didn't even make a point. Like he didn't have
it's
any
got-
arguments or
it's
like.
gotcha. It's just gotcha shit. I mean, to be fair, YouTube is built that way for gotcha stuff, right? That's what these are for. They're for like
That's why this show will never be successful.
attention getting. That's the point of those reels and stuff, is to get your. Now, he's getting attention for a bad reason. I mean, a good reason, I guess, depending on. From my perspective, he's a fucking clown who has to fucking do some bullshit gotcha shit, to fucking even try to get somebody. Because if he had a reasonable, rational discussion and fucking actually talked like it, if he had any sense of intelligence at all, then it wouldn't be that big a deal, because he could, if you're confident in your talking points, you should be good, right? He's not, so he fucking has to set these little childish traps or whatever. That's what it boils down to. That's what I think.
Oh hey, I'm back.
I'm front. That was funny.
What were we talking about? We were talking about Tim Pool.
Anyway, Tim Pool's good, but yeah, he did get on kind of a parallel segue. He was talking shit about Sam Cedar, which is also funny. If you so apparently, Sam was on that Value, which is a wild name for a real channel, and not like Shopping at Home or something like that. Valuetainment. That's just so weird. Anyway, so he goes. Sam went there initially, and he gets on there and makes some arguments. They don't give a fuck. Like he was like saying after 3 billion, there should not be billionaires.
I'm back.
What is happening with you?
I don't know. I live in LA and the internet's terrible.
Oh, damn it. I wish I had my shit already set up. So he went on there and, he was telling them a bunch of lefty stuff. And of course, this guy was trying to make it from the centrist, I guess, argument or whatever. Sam is better. Everybody knows that. Well, then Tim Pool went on there. And the argument they were trying to make was like, the reason Tim Pool was getting shit from other people is because he broke the boycott of rightist shows having Sam Cedar on or something. This untold, secret cabal. It was a boycott of Sam Cedar and shit. I'm like, whatever, dude. But anyway. So yeah, Tim is big mad because he, the whole thing with him saying he ditched Tim Pool for that interview or whatever, because they were supposed to have a debate or whatever years ago, and they're still talking. Jesus, can you just drop it already? Tim Pool is still fucking complaining about that shit even now, even though
they're all big mad at fucking Sam Cedar.
The haters, that's fine, that's whatever. And like the dude on the Valuetainment dude's like, yeah, I've never gotten so many negative emails as I have from having a guest than him or some shit. And they're like just talking shit about him.
Yeah.
I was trying to find me what caliber.
I was trying to find some.
What caliber people you're talking about, or perhaps their political persuasion. Perhaps you might want to divulge that information. Before you try to make a ringing condemnation when it's just a bunch of fucking incel kooks and, goose steppers, as RM would say,
Hold on, I got something for you.
as a weapon. So he's cut off.
Got it.
And
Okay.
he's also, I can tell you this, I love saying this, by the way. There are some other high profile podcasts that have completely boycotted him. And he's like complained about this, not understanding why. And I know why. But he's considered widely in the space to be, I mean, it's kind of stupid to say, but grifter.
We've heard similar things. I'll leave it at that.
I'll tell you the story. I tweet.
Hold on, how the fuck? These are the guys that do ads and shit and fucking
This is
sell vitamins.
projecting. This is the whole thing with him is projection.
Dude, I mean, they're the ones that are fucking selling dick pills and vitamin pills.
They
fucking...
feel guilty. Some of them do to some extent. That's why it's coming out in projection, because they know it's wrong.
God, dude.
He did. Hey, we often invite leftist guests on our show, and they just don't come on. So
name me a leftist. Name me a leftist that right wing people like to invite on. I'll wait.
Not a real lefty. A real lefty probably wouldn't go on there.
Exactly, dude. So you're bringing on lefties like Sam Cedar and fucking Lance from the Serfs, and you're expecting to get like liberal answers out of them?
But they don't want to have an actual debate. That's the thing.
You're right. It's just owning. It's just owning.
I mean, I don't.
It just seems like a waste of time to me. Like if you, what's the point of having discussions with these people if you're not trying to?
Well, as for that, yeah, I.
That's grifting. That's the fucking definition of grifting. Am I wrong?
What?
The definition of grifting is arguing to fucking make money.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that in and of itself is grifting. No.
Creating some sort of thing to help you sell money, to sell things, tickets.
Well, yeah, but you can. I mean,
products.
we're in the capitalist system. You can't. You can say that about literally anything. So that's not an argument.
But all these lefties that I see, except for Hassan, I guess, are like broadcasting in their fucking apartment and shit. And even Hassan is just broadcasting in his house. He could broadcast from a fucking studio like Ethan Klein.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't give a shit about that either. I mean, we have that discussion about Hassan having money and buying a car and a house or whatever. And I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't understand this thing where, like, apparently socialists are all supposed to be poor and shit. Why can't we all be rich? If we have abundant resources to share, why not share abundantly? I don't see the problem. Right? I don't know. This whole fucking poverty cult's just gross to me.
Yeah. Should we watch a little bit more or what?
Do it.
All right.
He responded, "I'll come on the show." I tweeted something like, It's live in studio. We'll cover your
I
costs,
remember
travel,
when this
accommodation.
happened.
When works for you?" He says, "How's the 13th?" I say, "That works perfectly." He says, "Okay." I was like, "We'll DM you." Immediately DM him, and he says, "I'm not coming on your show." And then I was like, okay. Then he goes on his show and makes a claim against me. Or he starts tweeting about me and trying to back out or something like that, turning it into some grift where he could rally his audience. You know what he did? The Majority Report took the song we released, Only Ever Wanted, and ran it through a filter to make it sound bad, and then made fun of us for having bad music.
Hold on. Live on the show, should we compare and contrast the versions?
No, it's
Yes.
It's up to you. If you've already got
Yes.
queued
I don't
up.
have it queued, but we can talk while I get it. And I was gonna say, here's what we can talk about while I try to get it. Totally forgot. I was watching this. I watched all this drama go down because this is like right when I turned into being a lefty, and I was just starting to watch the Majority Report. Sam Cedar didn't go on his podcast because it was the beginning of fucking COVID, and he didn't want to go to his studio. He said that. He told Tim, "Hey, if we do it over Zoom or something, I'll do it. But right now, I'm not going to come to your studio." He didn't mention that at all.
There seemed to be to be fair, initially there seemed to be a misunderstanding. Tim obviously thought, because Tim's an idiot, of course, and so a normal person would think, considering they're both online shows, both Sam and his, that they would be doing it on, virtually.
Yeah.
Right? Why the fuck would you assume that I'm gonna fly all the way out there to see you? Why the fuck would I do that? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
really
Sam
does.
was willing to do that before COVID, obviously. But the point is, to me, like, why are you fucking? Why I got? It's creepy. Going his compound and just the whole art. No.
Hold on. I think I found this song. Is this the right one? Will of the People? Is that the one?
No.
No? Fuck.
I
Oh,
don't
these are
know.
all majority. All right, okay, hold on.
Fuck his.
I'll find it. I want to prove, like, no way in fucking hell did they run his fucking song through something to make it sound worse.
Maybe they were trying to.
Call him crackhead.
Like, no fucking way, dude. Hold on. I'm gonna find this video, dude. I think this is it. I think I found it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god,
I
dude.
got like 80 windows open. God, that sounds just like me.
I know.
Hold on. Stop sharing. Share.
No.
It's in the Bible. All right, here we go. This is Tim Pool. This is his version.
You know you left me there, staring at the heartache in my soul.
Okay, we don't get down there. Okay, that's Tim Pool. Okay. And then here's the majority of the and make sure it's like the same spot. Did they put it in the same spot? It's like him with the microphone. All right.
Skip into it a little bit. You just want to hit forward about 10 seconds.
Who is this?
Some guy.
Honesty. It's easy when I'm lying there with
Oh,
you.
they're just playing it. They're just playing it through a shitty speaker.
Yes, they talk about the whole technical aspect of it.
Yeah, but like he's trying to make it say like that makes the song sound bad. It
Well,
doesn't.
right. Well, I mean, it sounds like shit as a song, but it's. They explain all this on the thing. I would encourage anybody to go watch that whole thing, and frankly, don't listen to us that much.
What?
Because it's 42 minutes for that one segment. That's pretty long for one segment. So
Yeah, I think I have watched that segment. They didn't talk about like why it sounded like shit.
yeah, they did.
Who? Tim Pool or Majority
No,
Report?
I'm talking about the segment where they're talking about it. Majority Report segment where they're talking about Tim Pool being on, saying they were making fun of the song.
And they had technical problems playing the song.
No, did you?
It just
not?
sounds like they're just playing it like you're playing your.
They were saying that it was because, for one thing, over streaming it's going to sound differently. Plus,
But it's not going to make you sound so differently or so bad that like
Yes,
they ran it through a filter. That's what he said. They ran it through a filter.
No, obviously he's being stupid. That's what I'm saying. I don't even put.
Is that what he's about to say? Hold on, I think he's about to say that in this video. Hold on. I think that's what we were getting to.
Dude legit is fake. And it wasn't him personally, it was his people who
There it
put a
is.
filter on our song to make it sound bad. But
Put a filter.
That's a really good example of what you get when you watch someone like Sam Cedar.
Listen, we've had a lot of people on.
Put a filter. They put a filter on it.
Oh wait, you're playing from their feed. I thought you were looking at the other one, Sam Cedar.
No. Okay, so we played Tim Pool's, right? And then we played Sam Cedar, or we played the Majority Reports, and it just sounded like it was being streamed. And then we just played Tim Pool on Valuetainment saying that
Okay.
he put a filter on it.
Right, but there's also a video on Majority Report of them explaining why there was a filter on it, or what it sounded like there was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Probably because they were like running the song through some.
I forgot. It was some mundane. Of course, it was mundane. Of course, they're just making up shit because that's how when you don't have any actual ideas or thoughts worthy of fucking even shutting out your fucking ignorant pie hole. You got to make something up, right?
Yeah.
So they make up all this shit. They stir all this fucking hatred. They stir all this xenophobia, and it gets people killed. That's all I'm saying. And really, they need to be just knocked the fuck out. You know what? Remember what happened to what was his name? Richard Spencer. He got knocked the fuck out. Have you heard about him lately?
No. He got knocked the fuck out and then disappeared, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you don't see much of him anymore because he got knocked the fuck out. I'm saying it may not work in every case, but it's worth a shot. Literally, bam!
Oh, you just scared the shit out of me because I wasn't looking at the camera.
I'm trying to. I don't have any good.
You talking about this right here? Look.
Yes, the punch.
Nazis always look like pussies when they're getting punched.
The punch. Well, if you ever catch a punch in mid, it's pretty.
It hurts.
It's pretty wild looking, to be honest with you.
I got, I'm not going to say this person's name.
Wipe your ass with them.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to say this person's name, but I got confirmation that we do have a Nazi in our family, like a real Nazi.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
He belongs,
Toilets.
You want to know what he named his dog?
Uber cars.
Uber cars? Take a guess what he named his dog.
Is it the same one that what's his name named his?
Who?
Lovecraft.
I don't know. He named his dog Adolf.
Oh no, that's amateur shit. He named his dog Inward. What was it? Inward Man. That's what it was. He named his dog.
Yeah, but it's INWARD.
What?
Nothing. Inward.
Right.
All right, we should wrap this up.
Oh, it is? No, we're gonna.
Yeah. Just check out our clips. I don't know. Just
Go look at the clips. One of them seemed to. Oh, it was the initial one saying who we are. Were. Sorry.
Popped off a little bit.
Excuse me. So I think that popped off a bit. I did a TikTok now, but
I like your TikTok, dude.
cats made their. I've got a bunch. I found all the cat videos I had.
I thought that Roku one was fucking hilarious. It's so random and stupid.
What one?
The one where you're like, y'all go check out that screensaver on Roku or some shit.
I don't even remember saying that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude!
Bruh. I hate you, dude. Why do I do this with you?
Why do I do this?
Yo, sleep on that Roku screensaver, aquarium screensaver, because that shit's off the chain.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The screen. It's pretty self-explanatory.
It is, but like, who gives a shit about that? Anyways, you got the music queued
There's
up?
nothing. I think you're just tripping. I think the aquarium is one of the best ones. I can't even I can't find anyone.
I just got that one.
I'm telling you.
That's the one I got.
That aquarium one is great.
All right,
I don't
I'll
even
check
like
it out.
fish. I don't even like fish.
Me neither. All right, well, this was a show.
Yeah. But we got to see some cool videos.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, until next time, try not to die.